everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. I'm back with another reading. We're going to be doing a quick tarot check-in and some spirit animal messages. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow. I really appreciate all your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. All right, let's go ahead and begin. This is a reading for the general collective. If you have come across this reading, then there's likely a message in it for you. It is timeless, so it is for whenever you view it. It is a message for the viewer, for the collective. The Porcupine and Anemone boundaries. It did come out in reverse. Are your boundaries up too high, or do you need to set better boundaries? And just as I was saying that, there was like a loud car engine like revving, or sounded almost like it was out of control. There are two flowers here. I do have two roses outside that are just blooming, and they are called Love at First Sight roses. They're one of my favorites, and I was feeling lucky to have them both blooming at the same time. I had to put them out of the direct sun. They are in a container, so I was able to move them back a little, and then they seem to have livened up even more, and I'm excited that the blooms are going to last longer, because they do get kind of stressed out if they're in the direct sunlight and heat. Okay, what else do we need to know? So you may need to protect yourself. Maybe rest. Have you been in the spotlight? Something having to do with yourself in a partnership, or a connection, a contract, some kind of energy between yourself and another. Okay, devotion, the sheep and blackberry, and the goat and willow, overcoming obstacles. Have you been blocking out some kind of situation? Okay, so these flowers are not the same, but they resemble. There are similarities there. So the sheep and the blackberry, devotion. Who are you devoted to? What are you devoted to? And what are you blocking out, or what aren't you blocking out? Do you need to have some better boundaries and pay more mind to your self-worth and your self-care? It's going to help you overcome some kind of obstacles. Let's get your tarot. What do we need to know for the viewer? About these boundaries. Okay, Queen of Cups. So something having to do with your intuition, also your emotions, your love, your nurturing. Again, who are you devoted to? Is it at the expense of your well-being, or your balance, your energy? Okay, Four of Wands, home, family, roots, celebration, could be a party. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and this could be perhaps someone's birthday, a celebration, a wedding. The 1111 card. I did see 111 right before I started the reading. Okay, the Hierophant. So something having to do with a commitment, tradition, people in charge, faith. Could be a Taurus. Okay, Okay, what about this overcoming obstacles? Okay, Knight of Swords. Someone coming in with a harsh truth or some kind of confrontation. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Swords are thoughts, communication, as well as cutting out what no longer serves. Okay, Five of Wands. So some kind of argument or fight. Definitely an obstacle. It could be that you are blocking yourself from being happy, and somehow you're fighting with tradition or doing things the way others want you to. You might be questioning your commitment. Also, you could be blocking out your heart energy and not allowing yourself to celebrate or be happy. Like you might be having some kind of internal battle. Yes, the Knight of Cups, more Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Someone coming in with a love offer, an emotional offer, could be an apology. And the World card. So the World card is a successful completion, a graduation, chapter ending to begin a new chapter. Could be having to do with the world. You might be absorbing others' energy. This could also be travel. It does show the different fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. You might also be too apologetic to like the world, social media, or giving too much of yourself. And being too strict with yourself. Okay, the Truth. A breakthrough, the truth, sword of truth, and cutting out what no longer serves. Aces need to be taken or kind of grabbed. There are opportunities from God's Source Spirit, from the universe, that are being presented to you at this time. Yes, there's an opportunity here to put down this burden, something that's become exhausting, something that's just a heavy weight. Tens are endings. Okay, and Two of Pentacles right underneath the Five of Wands, which is kind of like an in-between, right? So 5 is half of 10. It's kind of like you keep fighting yourself or someone about this situation, about what it is that you actually want to do and change to put down this burden. Two of Pentacles, he can only juggle for so long. You need to focus on one thing at a time. And the water, you can see, is kind of choppy in the background. So it's unstable, it's unbalanced. This I also see as a coin toss. So if the coin was mid-air, what would your heart or your mind kind of be hoping for? And does that help you make a decision? Okay, let's get some of these spirit animal cards, and then we'll get advice with another spirit animal deck. Okay, Owl Magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let go of the past and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Beautiful. So that's that sort of truth energy. You might be coming into some kind of knowledge that holds the key. Like perhaps you want to hold on to some tradition, but at the same time you're fighting with some of there's something that you're fighting. It doesn't feel good, and you definitely know what it is because you're ready to put it down. Okay, Dolphin Play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Yes. So try not to be too kind of rigid. Be open to celebrating and having fun and I don't want to say playful, but using love in the situations and doing what you enjoy, doing what you love. Okay, Tiger Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Beautiful. Be aware of ego and pride. Is it worth it to continue this fight? Okay, let's get the advice. Okay, Parrot. Yes. Parrot is a card of gossip. And in this image, there are two that are here kind of really loving one another and holding each other close or cuddling. And then you have the outside forces, these other people. Now you can look at them as, you know, do they have good intentions for this couple who's all in love, or are they gossipy? Are they jealous? Are they wanting to break them up? Or, you know, are they helping? Is this after some kind of challenging time with the rainbow there? This is a card that says listen intently to understand. Archangel Bokpi. So what are you listening to? What are the people saying, or who are these people that you're listening to? This tradition and rules and regulations. And I'm not saying to, you know, break all the rules and throw them out the window, but this is saying to play and to use your intuition and to cut out what doesn't make sense anymore. Something that's become heavy, it's not fun anymore. And as long as you're not hurting anyone and you're doing something, the fun part, the play part, it helps you enjoy your work, which in turn kind of lets people see your authenticity, and it lets your magic out. Owl, wow, oh my goodness, listen again. Listen intently to understand and listen to the messages of the angels. Beautiful. Archangel Bokpi again. And I cannot believe that. That's amazing. We have the two owl cards from different decks. So definitely listening to your intuition, believing in your magic, and definitely a time to be listening. What is it that you're listening to? Who are you devoted to? Do you need to have better boundaries? Even in the music that you listen to. If you're listening to, you know, music that's bringing you down, making you sad, making you grumpy or angry. Okay, Kangaroo, be a force for good. Archangels Roquiel, Gersisa, and Sandalphon. And Cow, give with unconditional love and grace. Archangels Raphael and Mary. Beautiful. All right, so that is what I have for this message. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.